Yes, villagers. Today we're going to be talking about taking the angst out of commuting. So if you want to make sure that you're never late ever again until the next time, you're in the right place. If you're new to this channel, welcome to our village. If you're a returning villager, welcome as well. So let's get into it. Welcome to Garden of the Mind, where we reduce stress, improve our health and fitness, and improve our financial IQ every episode. Everybody has the same 24 hours, but it depends on what it is that you do. So if you make little changes, you'll be able to do things that are far better than most people. The first tip to taking the angst out of work is getting ready the night before. Not literally getting ready, but getting ready in your mind. Think about all of the things that you have to do, the things that you have to lay out. So lay out your pants, your underclothes, your shirts, your cologne, your lotions, anything and everything that you need in order to prepare for the next day. So that's one less thing that you have to think about. What I do is I put those things out and I act like the butler did it, but I really don't have a butler. That's really me. Not only are you going to lay your clothes out the night before, I mean prepare them. If you iron your clothes, then iron your clothes. One of the best tips that I've heard is getting a steamer. The steamer, oh my gosh, that completely changes the game in terms of getting ready the night before. Ironing is one of my least favorite things, but with that steamer, I get a chance to prepare and take just a little bit less angst out of my preparation. The second way to take the angst out of your commuting is to know exactly how long everything takes. Now, maybe you might not be as anal as I am. I know exactly how long it takes me to shower, how long it takes me to put on my clothes, how long it takes me to walk to the corner, how long it takes me to get on the train. All of those things I know by the minute how long it takes. Maybe you don't have to do that though, but you do need to know what is the latest time that you need to leave in order for you to get to work on time. Now, if you mess up and you're not on time, you can only be late one time. Don't kill yourself the whole time. Don't die 1,000 deaths before you get to work. If you're gonna be late, accept that you're gonna be late. Find some way to enjoy it. Maybe you might stop and get one of your favorite breakfast sandwiches or anything that you love. Make it count for you. The third tip to taking the angst out of your commute is to give yourself at least a half-hour cushion. So if you have to be to work by 9 o'clock, don't plan on getting to work at 9 o'clock. It never works. You gotta get there at least a half an hour early. So in your mind, plan everything so that you can get to work at 8:30. So if you get there at 8:30, you can sit down and you can just ease into your day without any stress, without any angst. You could just sit down. If you bring breakfast, you could sit and eat breakfast and let the day come to you. The fourth way to take the angst out of your commuting is to collapse your time frames. Commuting is something that you have to do anyway. You have to take some time to get to work. Unless you work right around the corner, in which case you don't have a commuting time, but you still do have some time that it takes you to get to work. Plan that time effectively. Plan phone calls. One of the tips that I use is I go through my contacts and I call people and hang up real quick before the phone rings so that their number is in my call log. So as I am getting ready to go to work, I can go and call these people, just go straight to my call log without having to fumble around for the number or any of that stuff. So I make sure that my commute time I use for making phone calls, or if I'm gonna be on the train sometimes, I'll download some things from Netflix, or you can download some things from the internet, research that upcoming project that may be coming up. Find ways to make it useful for you so that during the time that you have to commute anyway, you're either catching up on something entertaining or doing something that's going to take further angst from you a little bit later on. Now I'm going to give you one for free. The fifth tip is to figure out how to buy time. Now, people always say time is money, money is time. Well, what I want you to do is I want you to calculate exactly how much you make by the hour. If you work 365 days out of the year, minus weekends, it's 104. That gives you 261 working days, not counting holidays. You multiply that by an 8-hour work day if that's what you work, and that gives you a total of 2,088, which you divide by what your salary is. So if you make $50,000 per year, you divide that by 2,088, and that gives you roughly $25 an hour, 23, something like that. Just go with me on the point, not the math. If you have laundry to do, and you know laundry takes you an hour to do, if you were to pay someone and it's less than the $25, then that's a task that you should automate. You should pay someone the $25 so that you can get that hour for yourself for free after work. If you got anything out of this episode, please give it a thumbs up. If you like this channel, please subscribe. If you want to know exactly when I post on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, please click on that notification bell so right after I finish downloading a video, poof, it comes right onto your phone. And remember, thoughts are actions, words have power, and actions have consequences. I'll see you for Wealthy Wednesdays, where we will be talking about a Roth IRA. See you then.